Poppin' B. Purpok here, and welcome back to another episode of Race the Ramen, the show where I attempt to review something unscripted in the amount of time it takes to boil an instant ramen. And today we'll be taking a look at SpookyGhost.com for Nintendo Switch. Alright, we're going to start the timer right now. Okay, so, SpookyGhost.com. This is a $5 Switch eShop game that's also available on PC, which I picked up because I had some gold points lying around, and why not? I like to support little dinky indie titles here and there, and it's that time of year, spooky, ghosty, finger ghost puppet month, so I figured I'd give it a shot and see what there is in this little Halloween-themed budget title. And honestly, there's not a lot. It's not a terrible game, but it suffers from some pretty obnoxious design decisions and just a general lack of polish. It's not terribly bad or anything, but even at $5, I feel like you could get more for that. It is a Metroidvania game where you play as a ghost hunter who goes out on Halloween after a night of looking at cute cats on the internet to help bust some ghosts by order of a client, but actually the client is a ghost who thought it was a ghost hookup website, and now she has to make her way out of his mansion while fighting a bunch of ghosts. And the biggest problem that this game has is that its difficulty is really uneven, and there's just a lot of tiny, obnoxious decisions that in a game this small really compound each other. There's a nice variety of enemies to deal with, but at the same time, most of them are especially annoying. They have attack patterns that are difficult to get around, or you start off pretty weak and they start off stronger than you do. And the boss fights, while a lot of them are pretty creative, have patterns that are particularly annoying. This game has two major difficulty settings. There's a normal and an easy. There might be a hard mode if you beat it on normal. I wouldn't know because I played through most of the game on easy. And even then, I struggled for the roughly 2 hours it took me to beat it. And I don't know, man. It reminds me a little bit of a game called Halloween Forever, which is another little cheapo budget title Halloween themed platformer. That one had better theming, and I didn't love that one, but it felt more like a Halloween celebration than this one does. The sprite work is simplistic, which isn't a huge problem for me. It isn't a huge problem. But it isn't especially it doesn't stand out in any particular way. It looks okay on larger enemies where there's more detail. It looks passable on smaller things. Animation is very minimal. The music is passable but not particularly memorable. It's really just a very generic, not terribly well polished, but still decent game that for $5 you're not losing much, but there are definitely better games that you could play. And that's the best I can say for it. Check it out if you really want to, but don't rush out to buy it. Alright, hopefully that gave you a decent impression of what I thought of it. If you want to check out SpookyGhost.com, it's available on PC and Nintendo Switch. I believe that's the only places where it's available at the moment. And you're not wasting too much if you want to drop some gold points on it or something, but there are better games to play this season. I forgot to give it a score again. I really need to stop doing that. Just a record. 6 out of 10. It's alright. It's pretty flawed. I had fun with it at some points. It's a pretty dinky Metroidvania with not a lot of progression or reward for exploration. You can get through it pretty quick. It's fine. There are better games out there, but it's okay. 6 out of 10. Okay, I'm gonna go back to working on the real Halloween video now. Goodbye. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you like this episode of Race the Ramen and you want to see others like it, you can check out the main playlist for it on my channel. And if you want to see something a little bit more in depth, you can watch episodes of my main series, Purple Pocket Pirate, where I talk about games and stuff. If you'd like to keep up to date on things I might be doing next, like videos and other projects, you can follow me on Twitter at PurpokPartyBus. I'm working on the Halloween video right now, like the big, main, actual Halloween video, and I'm really hoping that I can get this done in time. It's gonna be a real whopper, promise. A real doozy, real good one. So, hopefully you'll stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for tuning in. I will see you all later. Catch you next time. Take care.